Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you very much for joining us today. Very special day, Snana-yatra. And this is a wonderful festival of bathing of Jagannath Baladev Subramani, especially in Jagannath Puri. It's a very special and sacred festival known as Dev Snan Purnima or Snana-yatra, bathing festival of Jagannath, is held on the full moon day of Jeshth, which is today, 14th of June. According to the Skanda Purana, where Raja Indradumna installed the wooden deities, he arranged this bathing ceremony. This day is considered to be the birthday of Lord Jagannath, so his appearance day. Very special day. The devotee washes away all his sins if he gets a vision of the Lord on this day. Therefore, it attracts thousands of pilgrims from all over the world. So we can actually have that vision. Karuna, would you like to share your deities again for us?
Yes, Prabhu.
Fantastic. Let's stop the share. Brilliant. And spotlight. A little bit low. Yeah, that's it. And you can see it's beautiful. You've got the elephant hair. What are the other features, did you say?
The elephant ears. And
the ears, yeah.
Right? Yeah. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to attach the tusks with them.
Attach the?
Tusks.
Oh, tusks. Yeah, that's always hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you got the nose.
Maybe next time.
Yeah. And also you've got Shudrachan Chakradhari there as well. Fantastic. So Jagannath, Baladev, and wonderful Subhadra. Thank you. Fantastic. Beautiful darshan. Beautiful darshan. Thank you so much. Wonderful. So, oops, wrong one. Let me just go back. Okay. So, on the previous day of Snana-yatra, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, along with Sudarshan, are ceremonially brought out in procession, Bahandi, from the inner sanctum to the Snan Vedi bathing pandal. So that happened yesterday. So this is Jagannath temple, and as devotees will know, Lord Jagannath is in the inner sanctum of the main temple here. There's loads of temples all around. This is a very old picture. Now it's very, very busy, congested area. There's like probably tens and hundreds of deities worshipped in every part of this whole area of the temple. It's huge and it's glorious. There's all deities. There's a Nrsingadev. There's Nrsingadev who's just behind here, in fact. It's really amazing deity. Or is it down there somewhere? I think maybe down there. A really phenomenal deity of Lord Nrsingadev. And then there's Balaram is there, of course, outside, and so many of the devatas are there. Radha Krishna, many different types of deities are all around here. But the main deities, Jagannath Baladev, are in the inner sanctum in the temple here. We usually enter through the main entrance here, which has also the Garud Stamba. And here in these steps here, there's so many pandits who would be sitting there and doing different shrats. People would come, pilgrims would come and engage the sadhus in doing so many different services. So it's really a fascinating temple to visit and witness all of this amazing things that go on. And this is the plan of the main temple here. Okay, this is from the outside, and this is the flag and the chakra. Beautiful dome, huge. And here is the Snan bathing area, the pandal. There you go, a bit closer. We were watching on the TV today, but it's a little hard sometimes to see the deities because so many devotees are standing in front of him. This was a couple of years back. There was less devotees because of the lockdown. So I thought just keep the same pictures. This is the deities, Jagannath Baladev. And actually this is with the elephant head. You can see the tusks, the tusks are here. Amazing. And huge crowds gather, huge crowds. So this bathing platform is situated to the northeast of Ananda Bazaar and besides the outer wall of the temple. The length and breadth of this bathing platform is 76 feet. They always have it standard size. This is very pleasing to the Lord. The worship is nice. It is at such a height that visitors standing outside the temple also get a glimpse of the deities, but it's quite challenging. The Snana-yatra bathing platform is well decorated with traditional paintings of trees and gardens. Flags and torans, as arches strung with mango leaves, are also put up. It's a big festival. It's a huge festival. The deities are profusely decorated with flowers, all kinds of perfumes such as dhupa, incense, guru, oils, etc. are then offered. This all takes place to the accompaniment of music and beating of various indigenous drums. So the pandas, this is one of their favorite days. This is Jagannath coming to the pandal, getting ready to be bathed. This is on the pandal. And he looks so tremendous, huge deities. And they have a lot of pots of water they use to bathe Jagannath. Baladev. There you go. They're on the Subhadramani as well, on the Snan Mandap. In Puri, the bathing procedure is as follows. After Mangalati, the Suras and the Mahasuras go in a ceremonial procession to fetch water from the Sunakwa, the golden well, containing waters from all the holy tirthas in 108 vessels of copper and gold. All of them cover their mouths with a piece of cloth so as not to contaminate it even with their breath. The Palapandas, as a class of Brahmins, priests, then purify the water with turmeric, whole rice, chandan, agur, flowers, perfumes, medicinal herbs, sandalwood paste, camphor, saffron, and areca nuts make water very fragrant. Jagannath, Baladev, and Subhadra, covered in silken cloth and then smeared with red powder, are taken in procession to a platform which is specially decorated, purified with water and incense. Then the bathing festival takes place. The filled vessels are carried from Bhog Mandap to the Snan Vedi by the Suras in a long single line procession. Abhishek is performed with this water, accompanied by the chanting of Vedic mantras, Pavanam Shukta, Kirtan, and blowing of conch shells. During the late afternoon, Lord Jagannath and Baladev assume the appearance of a beautifully decorated elephants, while Lady Subhadra is decorated as a lotus flower, Hati Vesh. This is, Hati means elephant, Vesh means dress. Why? Why is that the case? There's a nice pastime behind that. A scholar devotee of Ganesh, Ganpati, Bhatt, came to Puri to observe the Snana-yatra. But he was disappointed that he could not see Ganesh anywhere. So he left. The Lord, understanding Ganpati's heart, appeared as a Brahman on the street and persuaded him to have the evening darshan of Jagannath. To the other surprise of all, Lord Jagannath appeared with an elephantine form that resembled Ganesh. So Ganpati's desire was fulfilled, and the Lord taught him that no separate devata needs to be worshipped. So since then, during Snana-yatra, when the sacred bath is performed, the deities are dressed like elephants, resembling Ganesh. That's a very, very nice pastime. And it shows how the Lord is so kind. He reciprocates, not just with his devotees, even devotees of his devotees. So this fellow Ganpati was a devotee of Ganesh, and the Lord fulfilled his desire. Quite amazing, actually. So here we go. This is another elephant dress. See, the tusks are there. Interesting. This says that deities in Alarnath, I believe. So this is where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu goes, because after Snana-yatra, something happens. Because the lordships are bathed in cool water during the high heat season. June is the hottest time in Bharat, and are standing outside in the cool evening air, they catch a transcendental cold and fever. To recuperate, they retire for 15 days, anavarasara, to comfortable private quarters, where no one except their personal servants serve them. During this time, the lordships are offered only fruit, juices, roots collected from the Orion jungles, and they are treated by the king's physician with specific herbal medicines. At this time, no normal Jagannath Prasad is available. So devotees visit the temple of Alarnath, as did Lord Chaitanya. So this is the beautiful deities of Lord Vishnu in his four-handed form at Alarnath. During this time, Jagannath also enjoys Sakhya Ras with Lakshmi Devi. So, during all these days, the daily rituals of the temple remain suspended. Lord Jagannath instructed King Indradumna that they should be rejuvenated at this time. So the lordship's faces are decorated with natural, earthly, mineral paints and not modern oil-based paints. And the bathing washes away these features. Therefore, during these 15 days, the descendants of the Sabara repaint and restore the deities and Jagannath's fine decorations. The period of decorating the deities is divided into 7 periods, each of 2 days duration, and a shorter period of 1 day is set apart for the finishing touches. So this is quite an art, quite an effort to beautify the Lord. Of course, he doesn't need beautifying. He's already beautiful. But this is a service that the dear devotees do. On the 16th day, Jagannath asks Lakshmi's permission to leave. The newly painted and youthful-looking lordships are placed on the altar in the main temple, giving their darshan. Special ceremonies. So this 1 day is quite interesting. They allow darshan till very late. Special ceremonies are performed for opening of the eyes, chakshushu anmena, and the festival of Netrosava, the reappearance of the Lord, is performed in the early morning of Navyavanam day. The following day is Rath-yatra. So we'll see that in just over 2 weeks' time. According to the priests of the temple, the devotees wash away all his sins if he gets a vision of the Lord on this day. The Snana-yatra is held simultaneously in all the small shrines of the respective deities and in other temples of Jagannath. and of course has become one of the most popular festivals on the Hare Krishna calendar over the years. So very interesting, because ISKCON doesn't always do it on the same day as Jagannath, but this is one of the things that annoys the Jagannath temple administration, because it's the appearance of Lord Jagannath. They argue that today is the day when all the deities of Lord Jagannath should be bathed throughout the world. Just like Janmashtami, we wouldn't celebrate it other than on Sri Krishna Janmashtami. So we're saying with the Snana-yatra, you'd actually do the Snana-yatra of Jagannath today, not on another day. Interesting point. So this is 1 year, I think. Karuna, would you like to just share your pastimes when you were in Jagannath?
So it was in 2012, I suppose. So we went to Jagannath Puri, and we had some special arrangement made there by some a group of persons. So they had good contacts with the administration, and then the other person in Jagannath Puri Mandir, they took us right in front of Jagannath Bhagwan, and we could circumambulate the altar also. So it was really nice. And then we were given this Jagannath temple flag that is changed maybe every day on Jagannath Mandir. So the administrator, one of them, they gave us this Jagannath flag. So we just put it on our house here.
Yeah, it's nice. Beautiful. It's a nice big flag, isn't it?
Yeah, it's big. It's maybe 1 meter so plus. 1 meter plus, yeah.
Looks bigger, yeah.
Yeah, the length maybe more than 1 meter. Maybe it's I'm not sure. 75 centimeter length. Yeah.
It's good. It's good. Looks good. And the Rath carts, they would be continuing building the Rath carts. We still go about 14, 15, 16 days to Rath Yatra, so they got a bit of time, but definitely they'll be ready by the time Rath Yatra starts. So that's Snana-yatra. Anybody, anything they'd like to share? Anything that they have experienced in the past? Unfortunately, we've never been to Jagannath Puri doing Snana-yatra, but one day we will try to make it for that time.
Prabhu, when you said the Lord was not well, I don't know, I read somewhere that one of the devotee who was actually not well, and the Lord said, I will take 15 days of that. Because he said, I read somewhere then, for that reason, the Lord take 15 days of that devotee's wealth, and that's why he's not well for 15 days. I don't know if that is true. I read it somewhere.
I haven't come across that, but this is the Lord, isn't he? He reciprocates. So maybe he was thinking, yes, if my devotee is not well, I don't want to be worshipped except by this devotee, so I'll take time off. You never know. Yeah, I haven't come across that, but knowing the Lord, he can do so many amazing acts of reciprocation with his devotees. Anything is possible with the Lord. So thank you for sharing that.
That's all right, Prabhu.
Navi Prabhu, I'll share the photos.
Yes, go for it. Go for it.
When it's not recording.
Okay. So, yeah, we can end there. Thank you so much, dear devotees. Hare Krishna. Jagannath, Snana-yatra ki jai.